But Bowling goes over and makes the catch from the shortstop position for out number 1.
Good catch, good defensive play by Bowling. One out here. Ladycats taking down the Lady Cougars.
As Holcomb at the plate, fouls off the first pitch for strike 1.
Number 21, Kara Holcomb, a junior.
1 out, base is empty here in the bottom half of inning number 2.
Kara's dad is the assistant coach on Letcher Central's coaching staff.
The 0-1 fouled off for strike 2. Count, no balls, 2 strikes.
And we got 1 out here. No score.
The 0-2 pitch popped up shallow center field. And making the catch from left field is Hayes.
Good job by Hayes.
3 Ladycats there, and they all, 2 of them anyway, kind of backed off at the last second. Hayes came in to make the catch. Nice catch.
Yeah, she called him off. Number 11, the pitcher, listen nicely, a senior. Base is empty for the Lady Cougars.
With 2 outs, here's the first pitch, a swing and a miss for strike 1.
Well, Pennington, she has some heat on that one. We got 2 outs.
Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss for strike 2.
Steve, an early start here at 5 o'clock, earlier than usual.
It happens on the regional tournament games. The 0-2 pitch, a swing and a miss for strike 3, and that's out number 3 here in the second. We go to the top half of the third. Due up for Breathitt County, Tinley, Hayes, Salyers, and Smith. Back in 1 minute. Back in 1. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Sure, there's groundhogs and robins on the lawn, but you know spring is really here when the kids are back on the baseball diamond. And when your kids are ready to gear up for spring sports, it's time for Rose Brothers. At Rose Brothers, you'll find cleats for baseball, softball, and soccer, shin guards, shorts and tees, baseball pants too. Or if you're just ready to get back outside and enjoy the weather, check out the new spring athletic shoes and sandals. And you can always see what's new at our website, rosebros.com. Come see us at Rose Brothers, then we'll see you at the field.
We go to the top of inning number 3. Breathitt County with 7, 8, 9 to the plate. That's Tinley, Hayes, Salyers, and Smith. As neither team been able really to get anything going offensively thus far. 6 batters from each team has come to the plate, and each one has went down one way or the other.
Good pitching on both sides. Of course, Red Pennington and nicely pitching good games so far. No score.
Tinley Hayes going to lead it off for Breathitt County. I'll get it out in a minute. Here in the top of the third. First pitch from Nicely, a swing and a miss for strike 1.
Tinley Hayes made a nice catch out there defensively.
Here's the 0-1, bunted foul, back to the screen for strike 2.
Schwartz number 2, and she is an 8th grader.
Down in the count, no balls, 2 strikes. Nicely has pitched very well so far this evening. 27 pitches to this point, 20 strikes.
Powell County will be taking on the host team, Prairie Central, here in the next game.
The 0-2 is swing and a miss for strike 3. 1 up, 1 down for Breathitt County here in the third.
Salyers, number 55, Addie Salyers, a sophomore.
Squares lays down a bunt, but it goes foul for strike one.
Base is empty for Breathitt County. No score here. Top of the third.
Here's the 0-1 from Nicely. Swing and a miss for strike two, and it's quickly. No balls, 2 strikes.
And 1 out.
The 0-2 pitch from Nicely. Swing and a miss for strike three, and it's 2 up, 2 down for Ladycats here in the third. They bring Smith to the plate. He's got a couple of hits in the championship game against Wolf County, a single and a double. See what she can do here with 2 outs, nobody on in the top of the third.
Yeah, she had a double late in that game versus Wolf on Saturday.
She fouls off the first pitch for strike one.
Number 12, Taylor Smith, a junior for the Ladycats. Ladycats trying to generate some offense.
Here's the 0-1. Grounded right back to Nicely, who fields and throws the first in time for out number 3. We go to the bottom of the third. Still scoreless. Letcher Central with 7-8-9 to the plate. Combs, Bentley, and Pavlik. Back in 1. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Sure, there's groundhogs and robins on the lawn, but you know spring is really here when the kids are back on the baseball diamond. And when your kids are ready to gear up for spring sports, it's time for Rose Brothers. At Rose Brothers, you'll find cleats for baseball, softball, and soccer, shin guards, shorts and tees, baseball pants too. Or if you're just ready to get back outside and enjoy the weather, check out the new spring athletic shoes and sandals. And you can always see what's new at our website, rosebros.com. Come see us at Rose Brothers, then we'll see you at the field.
We go to the bottom of the third inning. Still scoreless, 7-8-9 to the plate for the Lady Cougars. That's Combs, Bentley, Pavlik as Breathitt County. Letcher Central tied scoreless thus far. His first pitch to Smith was strike one.
Number 4, Katie Combs, a sophomore. She fouls that one back.
And quickly down in the count 0-2.
Letcher has 3 seniors on this team. And it's a beautiful 77 degrees here at the Prairie County Softball Complex.
As the 0-2 fouled out of play, first base side, still no balls, 2 strikes. Still trying to get it on YouTube. If we can't, we're recording it to try to upload it later, so we'll see what we can get going. 0-2 pitch, just swing and a miss for strike 3 as Smith chases one up and out of the zone. Out number 1 here in the bottom of the third for the Lady Cougars.
Number 3, Kaylee Bentley, a freshman, comes to the plate for the Lady Cougars.
Swing and a miss, or foul tip anyway, for strike 1.
We're in the bottom of the third. It's going to hook foul.
And out of play for strike 2.
Bentley quickly down 0-2.
The 0-2 pitch out back at us. Good thing there's a screen there. Count still 0-2.
Bases empty for Letcher Central.
It's the 0-2 from Pennington. Took something off that one. It's going to be lined foul, though. Man, that would have been a hit had that stayed fair.
Ladycats catch a break. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out.
In bottom of the third, base is empty. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Up and away for ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 out here at bottom of the third inning.
One-two pitch is low for ball 2. Runs it even.
You barely missed that one, but it was low.
Break-even pitch from Pennington. Lifted in the shallow right center field. Can he get there? They cannot. First hit of the game for either team here. Comes with 1 out in the third.
Number 5 comes to the plate for Letcher Central. Emma Pavlik. She's a junior. Letcher got 1 on board here. As Pavlik has a word with Coach Perkins, but Coach Perkins talking to the umpire.
Trying to look to see. Is it going to be a sub?
Looks that way, but
Pavlik is the one coming to the plate, and they're going to get a pinch runner over at first for Bentley. .25 running for Bentley.
That is.
I got that as right. They said
right.
Bentley.
Jelly Wright, a junior. Pavlik shows bunt.
And misses for strike 1.
1 out here, top of the third. Letcher has a runner on first base.
Oh, 1 pitch, swing and a miss for strike 2.
Runs that box, don't she?
Yep.
No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out here. In Hazard, Kentucky.
Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. 2 outs, runner at first for Letcher Central as Stamper to the plate. No, that's not. Yeah, that's Stamper.
Top of the lineup, Scarlett Stamper, hitting .436 on the season.
2 down, 1 on. First pitch from Pennington, taken for ball 1. It was upstairs.
She also has 35 RBIs and 44 hits.
1-0, cross for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
12 doubles, 4 RBIs, 5 homers. Been struck out 9 times.
And the 1-1, a swing and a miss for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, now the count.
Yeah, 2 outs, Letcher, a runner on first base. We do want to thank everybody for tuning in to WJSN 97.3 on your radio dial.
1-2, popped foul out of play. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes.
I think Breathitt County football will be playing Prairie Central in the Honey Bowl. Is that right?
Mm-hmm. That's week 2 this year for the Bobcats in their football schedule anyway. Here's the 1-2 from Pennington. Popped foul again. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes.
We got no score here. Prairie Central taking on Breathitt County. First round of the 14th Region Softball Tournament. The winner will face the winner of Prairie Central and Powell County.
1-2 pitch. Popped up behind first. It going to be
catch.
played.
Yes.
Did they make the catch? They
Made
did for out number 3. Nice catch by Hayes over at first base as we go to the top of the 4th. Still scoreless. Letcher does get their first hit, though, in the 3rd. They strand the runner. As due up for Breathitt County. 1, 2, 3. Bowling, Pennington, and Clemens. Back in 1 minute. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Sure, there's groundhogs and robins on the lawn, but you know spring is really here when the kids are back on the baseball diamond. And when your kids are ready to gear up for spring sports, it's time for Rose Brothers. At Rose Brothers, you'll find cleats for baseball, softball, and soccer, shin guards, shorts and tees, baseball pants too. Or if you're just ready to get back outside and enjoy the weather, check out the new spring athletic shoes and sandals. And you can always see what's new at our website, rosebros.com. Come see us at Rose Brothers, then we'll see you at the field.
We go to the top of the 4th, still scoreless. Breathitt County rolls it to the top of the lineup. It'll be Bowling, Pennington, and Clemens. 1, 2, 3 to the plate for the Ladycats.
Michaela Bowling hitting .398.
First pitch, fouls it out of play for strike 1.
47 hits, 24 RBIs, 5 doubles for Michaela.
Here's the 0-1. Bowling squares the bunt, lays it down. The throw to first is in time for out number 1. Good thought. Just couldn't beat the throw. Nice play defensively by the Lady Cougars.
24, Caitlin Pennington hitting .543, leading these Ladycats in batting average.
So Pennington at the plate as she tries to get something going for Breathitt County. Takes the first pitch up and away for ball 1. Ladycats still looking for their first hit. Letcher Central got their first hit in the bottom of the 3rd, but we're in the top of the 4th with 1 out, nobody on. Here's the 1-0. Low for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes.
Pennington on the year, 50 hits, 32 RBIs, 13 doubles, 3 triples, 3 homers.
Here's the 2-0. It's taken for strike 1. Two balls and a strike to count. Two 1 pitch, fouled off for strike 2. Count even now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, nobody on. Scoreless here in the top of the 4th.
Chris Wisman, the first base coach for Ladycats from Hawaii. A few miles from Breathitt County.
Break even pitch, fouled out of play. Still 2-2 count.
No score. Breathitt County taking on Letcher Central first round 14th Region Softball Tournament, day number 2.
Here's the 2-2. Ooh, took a lot off of that one, and it tried to drop in as it crossed the plate, but stayed a little high for ball 3. Count goes full.
Good eye by Pennington not to chase that.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Up and away, ball 4. Breathitt County with the first base runner. Comes with 1 out in the top of the 4th.
Number 17, Olivia Clemens. Clemens on the season hitting .398. The Lady Mountaineer signee.
Here's the first pitch to Clemens, and this at bat taken for strike 1. She popped out the short in the first. Did Clemens.
What a defensive play she made earlier behind that plate.
Yeah, coming out for a pop-up off a bunt. Here's the 0-1. outside for ball one. Count even at a ball and a strike.
So Breathitt County has Red Pennington on first base with 1 out.
1-1 pitch. Clemens bunts. They're going to move the runner to second. The sacrifice works as Lady Cougars get the out for out number 2. That'll bring McLeese to the plate for Breathitt County.
Number 99, J.C. McLeese, hitting .461. 53 hits, 51 RBIs, 16 doubles, 6 homers.
Runner in scoring position, though, for Breathitt County, so their first hit of the game could also lead to the first run. Here's the pitch from Nicely. Popped foul, out of play behind us for strike 1. McLeese struck out in the second. Chance to give Breathitt County a lead here in the 4th. And the 1 is taken in for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
2 outs here. Top of the 4th, but Pennington in scoring position for Breathitt County.
Here's the 1-1 from Nicely. Up and in for ball 2. 2-1 to count. Nicely with the sign, winds, delivers the 2-1, swing and a miss for strike 2, count even at 2-2. It was a big swing.
Big swing
that time
and
for
miss.
McLeese. She gets a hold of one. Might send it a pretty good ways. Here's the break-even pitch. Upstairs, ball 3, runs it full again. 52 pitches for Nicely here through 3 2/3 inning. 37 strikes. As she winds the payoff pitch to McLeese. Inside corner for strike 3.
Yeah.
And that's out number 3 as we go to the bottom half of the 4th inning. Breathitt County strands a runner. Due up for Lady Cougars, 2-3-4. Wampler, Bentley, Richardson back in 1. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Sure, there's groundhogs and robins on the lawn, but you know spring is really here when the kids are back on the baseball diamond. And when your kids are ready to gear up for spring sports, it's time for Rose Brothers. At Rose Brothers, you'll find cleats for baseball, softball, and soccer, shin guards, shorts and tees, baseball pants too. Or if you're just ready to get back outside and enjoy the weather, check out the new spring athletic shoes and sandals. And you can always see what's new at our website, rosebros.com. Come see us at Rose Brothers, then we'll see you at the field.
We go to the bottom of the 4th, still scoreless as Wampler leading off for Lady Cougars. First pitch is lifted in the right field, and Smith comes on, makes the catch for out number 1. So 1 pitch, 1 out here in the 4th for Letcher Central. Both teams have had a runner reach. Letcher got a hit in the bottom of the 3rd. Breathitt County had a walk, then a sacrifice as Pennington was able to reach second base for Breathitt County, but no farther.
Yeah, she got in scoring position.
First pitch to Bentley is fouled back out of play.
Number 22, Kelsey
Strike
Bentley,
1.
hitting .426.
Pennington winds the 0-1 pitch. Line drive foul, first base side for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out here Bottom of the fourth, no score.
And if you're wondering about the YouTube channel, we're just going to have to upload this game after the game's over. We'll get it on there, have it up for you to watch later, but at the moment, not going to be able to get it on live. Here's the 0-2. Popped up behind first. Going over to make the catch is Sword for out number 2.
Number 8, Sarah Richardson, being 393.
Coming to the plate with 2 outs and the base is empty here in the bottom of the 4th. Swinging at the first pitch, fouls it out of play for strike 1.
No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs.
Here's the 0-1. Pop foul just behind us for strike 2. Pennington, 49 pitches, 42 strikes. And heading the count here, 0-2. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Upstairs, took a lot off of it and held on to it just a hair too long and left it high.
Yes, she did. You can tell when the ball left her hand.
Here's the 1-2. Outside, count even, 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And 2 outs and no score here as Holcomb on deck for Letcher Central.
Break-even pitch, fouled out of play. Count still 2-2.
Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here.
Here's the 2-2. Line drive in the left center field.
Drop.
That could be extra bases. Cutting it off is Hayes. Breathitt County got it in quickly, but the throw a little high, and Richardson with a 2-out double for Lady Cougars. Runner in scoring position now with 2 down.
Good job by Pennington, though, to back that up.
Absolutely.
The throw was high over the, second baseman's head, I guess it was, or shortstop one anyway, and Pennington there to back that up.
So 2 outs, 1 on. Holcomb at the plate.
Holcomb hitting 396.
She's 0 for 1 tonight, though. Popped out to left in the 2nd inning.
40 hits, 26 RBIs, and 6 doubles. No score, but Letcher does have a runner at second base.
First pitch swinging is Holcomb. Popped it up. First base side. Hayes goes over, makes the catch for out number 3. That leaves a runner in scoring position for Letcher Centrals. We go to the top of the 5th. Still scoreless. Breathitt County will have to the plate 5, 6, 7. Sword, Turner, and Tinley Hayes. Back in 1 minute. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Sure, there's groundhogs and robins on the lawn, but you know spring is really here when the kids are back on the baseball diamond. And when your kids are ready to gear up for spring sports, it's time for Rose Brothers. At Rose Brothers, you'll find cleats for baseball, softball, and soccer, shin guards, shorts and tees, baseball pants too. Or if you're just ready to get back outside and enjoy the weather, check out the new spring athletic shoes and sandals. And you can always see what's new at our website, rosebros.com. Come see us at Rose Brothers, then we'll see you at the field.
We go to the top of the 5th. Still scoreless. Letcher Central has stranded a couple of runners thus far after 2 hits. Breathitt County still no hits. They did have 1 reach in the top of the 4th. Stranded her out at second, and they come to the plate here with 5, 6, 7. That's Sword, Turner, and Hayes. Breathitt County looking for their first hit. Both teams looking for their first runs of the game.
Yeah, we are scoreless here. I tell you what, Steve, both pitchers pitching well here. About halfway through this one. Big crowd here now.
So Sword steps in. First pitch swinging a ground ball up the middle. Breathitt County has their first hit. As coming over to cut it off, keeping it from rolling to the fence was Wampler. So leadoff single for Breathitt County.
21, Charlie Turner comes to the plate. Turner 24 hits, 13 RBIs, 4 doubles on the year, hitting .250.
Struck out back in the second inning, looking to at least have a productive out. Move the runner across here. His first pitch swings and pulls it foul for strike one. Brandon Griffith over that direction running the camera for us this evening. Rick Hensley was unable to be here. We do have a camera set up in center field at the moment, but it's not giving us a good picture. So here's the 0-1 to Turner. Popped up in the infield as Collier step back and make the catch for out number 1.
Yeah, we got
Tinley Hayes to the plate.
Tinley Hayes got Sword on first base. Tinley Hayes. Tinley hitting .222, the 8th grader. Worth number 2.
Nicely. Winds, delivers. Taken for strike 1.
1 out here. Sword at first base.
Nicely with the 0-1 delivery. They squared a bunt, does Hayes, but it goes foul for strike 2.
Quickly down 0-2.
A little surprised he didn't see that attempt sooner than this.
Right.
0-2 count now to Hayes. Breathitt County with the runner at first, trying to at least get her in the scoring position before they get to 2 outs. Hayes down 0-2, and the pitch from Nicely is upstairs, taken for ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out here.
It's the People's Bank and Trust 14th Region Softball Tournament. People's Bank, the title sponsor of the tournament here for Perry Central. We've had them on our YouTube channel a few times as sponsors. As the 1-2 taken for ball 2, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Of course, the YouTube channel for us, presented by Citizens Bank and Trust Company of Jackson.
They sponsor so many sporting events in Breathitt County.
Here's the break-even pitch from Nicely, swing and a miss by Hayes. For strike 3, that's out number 2 here in the top of the 5th for Breathitt County. It will bring Salyers to the plate. Sword still over at first. Led this inning off with a single. It was the first hit of the game for Breathitt County, and only hit so far.
55, Addie Salyers. Really good defensively.
First pitch swinging, a nice play by Nicely to field that. It went to the hand side on the mound as Nicely able to reach across, field it, get the out at first for out number 3. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Still scoreless, due up for Letcher Central, 6, 7, 8. Nicely, Combs, and Bentley. We will be back in 1 minute. Back in 1. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Sure, there's groundhogs and robins on the lawn, but you know spring is really here when the kids are back on the baseball diamond. And when your kids are ready to gear up for spring sports, it's time for Rose Brothers. At Rose Brothers, you'll find cleats for baseball, softball, and soccer, shin guards, shorts and tees, baseball pants too. Or if you're just ready to get back outside and enjoy the weather, check out the new spring athletic shoes and sandals. And you can always see what's new at our website, rosebros.com. Come see us at Rose Brothers, then we'll see you at the field.
Go to the bottom of the 5th. Letcher Central at the plate. That's Nicely leading off. Fouls the first pitch off for strike 1. 6, 7, 8 for Lady Cougars. Nicely, Combs, and Bentley due up this inning for Letcher Central as quickly it's an 0-1 count at the plate nicely. And the 0-1 pitch is going to be hit in the center field, but going over, settling under to make the catch is Salyers for out number 1.
Well, she's really good defensively. Salyers is.
So 1 up, 1 down for Letcher Central here in the 5th.
These are the 3rd and 4th ranked teams. Letcher 3rd, Breathitt 4th. Number 1 ranked is Prairie Central. Hazard 2, Letcher 3, Breathitt 4, Wolf 5. Some of those teams are gone.
First pitch to Cones, taken for strike 1. Yeah, Hazard's out as winners last night were Wolf County and Estill. They'll play semifinal number 1 on Thursday here at Prairie Central. 0-1 pitch, bunted third base side. McLeese fields throws to first, but not in time. Good dig by Hayes over at first base. But it's a bunt single for Letcher Central.
Hayes made the effort.
As Bentley to the plate for Lady Cougars. 1 out, 1 on. Runner over at first after that bunt single.
Kaylee Bentley hitting .358 for Letcher Central.
She singled to right in the 3rd, got the first hit of the game for either team at that point. And swinging a miss here for strike 1.
We got one out here, bottom of the 5th. Prairie Central and Powell will play next.
0-1 pitch, fouled back out of play behind us for strike 2. 0-2 count. As Pennington has done a lot of that tonight, got the batters down 0-2. She's thrown 60 pitches, 51 for strikes. Here's a ground ball up the middle. Breathitt County boots it. They were thinking 2 the whole way, but throw goes in to 3rd instead of 2nd, and that allows Bentley to go to second base. So runners at 2nd and 3rd with 1 out.
And number 5, Emma Pavlik comes to the plate. Emma hitting .302, but Letcher now runners at 2nd and 3rd in scoring position with only 1 out. So Letcher is threatening. We're in the bottom of the 5th.
Pavlik at the plate. Takes strike 1. She struck out in the 3rd. Strikeout would be a big out for Breathitt County if they could get it here. Trying to keep it scoreless in the bottom of the 5th as the 0-1, a swing and a miss for strike 2.
Yeah, she runs that box.
And kind of slaps at it.
Yeah. Down 0-2, 1 out.
Here's the 0-2 from Pennington. Fouled off. And it's almost a running bunt, if you will, that Pavlik's trying to get going. That time just kind of stuck the bat out as she was running the box. It's an 0-2 count at the plate. 2 on, 1 out. 0-2 pitch, fouled off once again. Pavlik doing a good job extending the at-bat.
Clouds, dark clouds coming over. Oh.
0-2 is fouled off, and that, if that's a bunt, they're saying she just swung.
But Clement, I'll tell you what.
So it wasn't a true bunt attempt, they say.
She reached all out for that one.
You know, they may be better off seeing how the rest of the bat goes. Because if she catches that, the runner could tag from 3rd after she's laid out to make the catch. So Pennington now with the 0-2 pitch. She went after it. I thought. They say she pulled back.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Letcher has 2 in scoring position.
Here's the 1-2. Strike 3. That's out number 2 here in the 5th, and that's a big out because now it gets you down to just needing 1 out to get out of the inning. As leadoff batter for Letcher Central at the plate, it's Stamper.
Number 1, Scarlett Stamper, hitting .436.
First pitch up and in for ball one.
On the season, Scarlett has 44 hits, 35 RBIs, 12 doubles, 4 triples, 5 home runs.
The 1-0 fouled out of play for strike one. Count even. Add a ball and a strike.
And 2 outs. We're at Hazard, Kentucky at the Prairie Central Softball Complex.
Yeah, we originally scheduled to be live on YouTube, but we'll get this broadcast on there. We are recording it, and we'll get it up after a while.
Letcher has 2 in scoring position.
1-1 count. Pitch. Ground ball to third. McLeese goes over. Fields throws to first. In time for out number 3 as Lady Cougars will strand a couple of runners. We go to the top of the 6th. Still scoreless as Breathitt County will send to the plate 9-1-2. That's Smith, Bowling, and Pennington. Back in 1 minute. Back in 1. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Sure, there's groundhogs and robins on the lawn, but you know spring is really here when the kids are back on the baseball diamond. And when your kids are ready to gear up for spring sports, it's time for Rose Brothers. At Rose Brothers, you'll find cleats for baseball, softball, and soccer, shin guards, shorts and tees, baseball pants too. Or if you're just ready to get back outside and enjoy the weather, check out the new spring athletic shoes and sandals. And you can always see what's new at our website, rosebros.com. Come see us at Rose Brothers, then we'll see you at the field.
We go to the top of the 6th. Still scoreless. Breathitt County has 9-1-2 to the plate. That's Smith, Bowling, and Pennington. As the first pitch to Smith is taken for strike one.
Number 12, Tyler Smith, hitting .226, 5 runs, 7 hits, 5 RBIs.
Struck out in the third, looking to get something going for Breathitt County here in this 6th inning. As nicely with the 0-1, up and away for ball one. Count even at 1 ball, 1 strike.
On deck for the Ladycats is Bowling.
Here's the 1-1. Grounded foul, first base side for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Day 2 of first round action of the 14th Region Softball Tournament, hosted by Prairie Central.
1-2 pitch goes upstairs for ball 2. Count even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. They appealed. And the answer to that question was no.
2 balls, 2 strikes, no outs.
Break even pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. 1 up, 1 down for Breathitt County here in the 6th. They do roll it to the top of the lineup, though, as Pennington coming to the plate. Looking to see if she can get something going for Breathitt County.
The Bowling on the year, 42 hits.
Did I say Pennington?
Nah.
Meant Bowling. Okay.
Yeah, 47 hits, 24 RBIs, 5 doubles.
And swing and a miss on the first pitch for strike 1.
1 hit for Breathitt County so far, 3 hits for Letcher Central so far.
Here's the 0-1. Foul tip for strike 2.
We're off the catcher's mask. Base is empty for Breathitt County.
So an 0-2 count to Bowling. As nicely rocks and fires. Swing and a miss for strike 3, and that's 2 up, 2 down for Breathitt County here in the 6th.
Pennington Red Pennington comes to the plate, hitting a whopping .543. Trying to generate some Ladycat offense.
Trying to get something going, yeah. She takes the first pitch upstairs for ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty, scoreless, top of the 6th. As Nicely has her sign, winds the 1-0. Upstairs, ball 2. Pennington walked in the 4th. Popped out the 2nd in the 1st. Been a pitcher's duel so far.
Yes, it has been.
Here's the 2-0. Inside for ball 3, and it's 3 balls, no strikes to Pennington. Clemens on deck for Breathitt County. Should Pennington reach? .3-0 pitch. Going to foul it off for strike 1. 3-1 count.
And 2 outs here. Top of the 6th.
Umpire talking to some people behind the plate. Asked him if he's okay. Here's the 3-1. Upstairs for ball 4. So 2-out walk issued to Pennington. And that'll bring Clemens to the plate with the runner at first. 2 down. Breathitt County trying to break a scoreless tie here in the top of the 6th. Winner advances to semifinal number 2 on Thursday. Play the winner of game 2 tonight between, James said it earlier, Powell County and Perry Central. Clemens swinging on the first pitch, fouls it back out of play for strike 1.
Clemens hitting almost 400. Pennington has some speed on the base. Pass she has on the year, 35 stolen bases, so she can fly out there.
Here's the 0-1. Popped up again, foul. Will it get behind us? It does for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of the 6th, no score.
Getting the barrel just under the bat, or excuse me, just under the ball. Needs to get that barrel right on the fat part of that ball. Here's the 0-2 pitch from Nicely upstairs, taken for ball 1. Clemens, one of 3 seniors in this lineup, 3 consecutive seniors in this lineup. Here's the 1-2, swing and a miss for strike 3, and that's out number 3. Breathitt County strands a runner in the 6th. We go to the bottom half, due up for Letcher Central, 2, 3, 4, Wampler, Bentley, and Richardson. We will be back in 1 minute. Back in 1, this is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Sure, there's groundhogs and robins on the lawn, but you know spring is really here when the kids are back on the baseball diamond. And when your kids are ready to gear up for spring sports, it's time for Rose Brothers. At Rose Brothers, you'll find cleats for baseball, softball, and soccer, shin guards, shorts and tees, baseball pants too. Or if you're just ready to get back outside and enjoy the weather, check out the new spring athletic shoes and sandals. And you can always see what's new at our website, rosebros.com. Come see us at Rose Brothers, then we'll see you at the field.
We go to the bottom of the 6th. Still scoreless. 2, 3, 4 to the plate for the Lady Cougars. That'll be Wampler, Bentley, and Richardson as we've gone 5.5 innings without a run scored to this point, and it may be the first team that scores wins.
It very well could be. Of course, Ladycats without the services of Alexis Pelfrey and Maddie Haddix, too. Haddix, a senior, Pelfrey, a freshman. Haddix is going to play softball or basketball at Berea, but those 2 key Ladycats, Steve, not playing due to injuries.
Yeah, they've missed all season.
Yeah.
As We go to the bottom of the sixth here. Scoreless. Pennington 71 pitches, 60 for strikes. Almost a 6-to-1 strike-to-ball ratio. She'll wind the first pitch to Wampler, who pop it up in the air, backing up and making the catch for out number 1 is Sword.
One down for Letcher Central. Number 22, Kelsey Bentley, hitting .396.
She takes the first pitch here for ball 1. She's 0 for 2. Popped out to third in foul territory in the first, and popped out the first in the fourth. There you go. Here's the 0-1. Hot shot, yeah, down the first base line for a one-out single for Lady Cougars.
And number 8 comes to the plate for Sarah Richardson. Number 8 for Letcher Central. Sarah hitting .393. For the Lady Cougars.
So far, 1 for 2. Doubled to left center in the fourth. As Pennington winds, delivers. First pitch fouled off, third base side for strike 1.
So Letcher has a runner at first base. Bottom of the sixth. We're deadlocked at 0.
Here's the 0-1. Up and away for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to count.
Well, thanks Sammy Noble, Tim Hurl for listening. Of course, Bessie Bush, Alan Shaw,
and Gloria Hay.
Gloria Hay, our good friend. Lewis Fugit. Gloria, the backbone of WJSN.
Here's the 1-1. Fouled off. Ground ball, third base side for strike 2.
Yeah, Gloria Hay, a good friend of Breathitt County and Jackson City Sports.
Here's the 1-2 pitch.
Yeah, close.
It looked like it broke back towards the plate, but they say no for ball 2.
Counts even, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out here, no score.
It's one of those where you really want the call, but you got to let it go and move on. Here's the break-even pitch. Popped up. Will it stay playable?
Could be close.
Don't think it will. Well, actually, as I say that, it hits the bottom of the fence of the backstop on the field side as opposed to the bleacher side. That's still 2-2 count. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, 1 on. Scoreless game here in the bottom of the sixth. Another foul ball. And this might be a good time to bring back that pitch where she takes a lot off of it, just kind of floats it in there, get the batter way out in front.
That was a nice pitch despite it being called a ball.
Here's the 2-2. Lifted foul once again. And out of play. That's the 5th foul ball in the at-bat.
5th foul ball.
7 pitch at bat so far. 2-2 count, 1 out. Runner still at first for the Lady Cougars as Pennington winds the break-even pitch. It'll be lifted foul again and out of play.
Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out.
Here's the 2-2 from Pennington. Chopped foul again. 5 consecutive foul balls now, but 7 total in this at bat.
Richardson fighting off Brad Pennington.
Yeah, she's making Pennington work hard for the out here if Pennington can get it. 2-2 count. Once again, Pennington with the break even. Lifted foul. Pitch was up and out of the zone. Richardson went after that one. Gave it a good ride, but pulled it way foul.
Did.
That ball's fair. That's probably a 2-0 lead for the Lady Cougars. Again, she's out in front of that. I still got to think you got to take something off. There it was a little bit and able to get it fouled off. Third base side once again.
Another foul ball. But 8 or 9?
Let's see. 7 consecutive, 9 in the at bat. Here's the 2-2 again. Fouled off again.
Well, a matchup here, Steve.
Keep it going, yep.
Yeah.
Here's the 2-2. Ground ball to third. They throw to second, get the lead out. Throw to first is not in time, but it's out number 2. Did they say she was safe? What's the call?
Out.
Out. Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
So the fielder's choice to third. I guess that was the fans and the coaches thinking that.
Yeah.
But I thought I saw they out.
Yeah, I gave the sign. The umpire did. So we're 2 outs now, bottom of the 6th inning.
And Holcomb at the plate. Runners still at first. They just swapped out base runners. Pennington delivers. First pitch taken for strike 1. It was a good battle a moment ago at the plate.
Yes, it was. You don't see many of those.
Mm-hmm.
Holcomb, 40 hits, 26 RBIs.
Here's the 0-1. Upstairs, ball 1, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Letcher has 4 hits on the evening. Breathitt County has 1.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Lifted into right field and shallow and cannot make the catch. Letcher County going to score a run. They lead 1-0 on a single right down the right field line.
Yeah, kind of a loop type single. Letcher on the board first.
Breathitt County hustled after it. They just couldn't get to it.
Now score comes with 2 outs here. Bottom of the 6th.
And a runner still at first for the Lady Cougars. First pitch nicely taken for strike 1.
Nicely hitting 389. 35 hits, 29 RBIs.
Here's the 0-1. Grounded foul for strike 2.
Letcher Central scores first. 1-0 leading.
We said first one to score might win. We go to the top of the 7th in a minute. It's 0-2 counted nicely at the plate with 2 outs. Pennington will wind and deliver. Fouled off. First base side out of play. Still 0-2.
And 2 outs.
Again, we'll get this uploaded to YouTube as quickly as we can after the game. As the 0-2 fouled off once again.
Letcher, a runner at first base.
Oh, 2 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. As that'll do it. Letcher Central plates a run, though. They lead it 1-0 as we go to the top of the 7th. Due up for Breathitt County. It'll be 4, 5, 6. McLeese, Sword, and Turner. Back in 1. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Sure, there's groundhogs and robins on the lawn, but you know spring is really here when the kids are back on the baseball diamond. And when your kids are ready to gear up for spring sports, it's time for Rose Brothers. At Rose Brothers, you'll find cleats for baseball, softball, and soccer, shin guards, shorts and tees, baseball pants too. Or if you're just ready to get back outside and enjoy the weather, check out the new spring athletic shoes and sandals. And you can always see what's new at our website, rosebros.com. Come see us at Rose Brothers, then we'll see you at the field.
We go to the top of the 7th. Breathitt County trailing 1-0 to Letcher Central in what has been an absolute pitcher's duel here. Lady Cougars had a runner score from first on a single right down the right field line. I mean, to give you an idea of the pitcher's duel, two walks, 12 strikeouts for Nicely so far. No walks, 6 strikeouts for Pennington, as first pitch by McLeese is fouled off for strike 1.
McLeese.
And
53 hits.
pops this one up to the pitcher. Nicely makes the play for out number 1. 1 up, 1 down for Breathitt County here in the 7th.
Here comes Sword. Sword has 35 hits on the season.
She got a hit in the 5th, the only hit of the game for Breathitt County so far.
Yeah, Letcher has 5 hits. Breathitt has 1 hit, 1 error. Letcher 5 hits, no errors. Letcher leading 1-0.
First pitch from Nicely, swing and a miss for strike 1 by Sword.
Nicely's pitched very well. Brad Pennington has 2. Like you said earlier, just a great game for pitchers.
Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes to count. 1 out, bases empty.
Turner on deck, I'm sorry.
I was going to say Breathitt County down to their final 2 outs here. Season could end unless they score a run. The 0-2 pitch.
Oh,
hitter
on the elbow. That hurts. Right on the funny bone.
So runner at first for Breathitt County. They still have some life here.
Mercy.
1 out, 1 on.
Steve, that hurts.
Yes, it does. Turner to the plate.
1 out here for Breathitt County.
Turner will line 1 just over our cameraman's head down the third base side for strike 1. She lines it out down the line. It's extra bases.
Yes, it is.
0-1 fouled back for strike 2. Quickly an 0-2 count. Left fielder Tinley Hayes in the on-deck circle for Breathitt County. Oh, 2 pitch. Ground ball third. Foul ball. Just foul. Still 0-2. Home plate umpire on that immediately.
Just foul.
Here's the pitch from Nicely on the 0-2. Grounded third base line. It'll roll foul, though. Lady Cougars will pick it up.
Letcher leading 1-0. Got that run in the bottom of the 6th.
And we're in the top of the 7th with the runner at first. 0-2 count to Turner at the plate with 1 out. Breathitt County has to score a run to keep it going. And the 0-2 pitch popped up. Out of play, foul though. Still no 2 count. 5th consecutive foul ball that one was.
Fighting them off, Turner is.
Here's the 0-2. Another foul ball. Gonna make Nicely work here. Turner doing a good job. Doing everything she can to try to get that ball in play, move that at least the runner into scoring position, or even get a hit herself.
She's hanging tough at the plate.
Nicely with the sign. Here's the 0-2 again. Way out in front of that one. They
Off
throw down to
speed.
first. Did they get the runner? They did. Double play.
Got her. Darlene and Steve. Double play to finish the game.
That'll do it. Breathitt County, unfortunately, their season comes to an end, as picking up the win will be Nicely, and Pennington will take the loss as Letcher Central. The only run of the game coming in the bottom of the sixth, 1 run on 5 hits. They stranded 5 runners as well. Breathitt County, no runs, 1 hit, committed 1 error, and stranded 3.
Breathitt County will finish their season at 24-14. Letcher will improve to 25-9.
And once again, if you want to watch the game, we'll throw it up on YouTube here in just a little bit. We're going to upload it, put it out there for everybody to kind of check it out, watch it. But Breathitt County falls, final score 1-0. And James, this will conclude our broadcast season here on WJSN.
Yes, it will.
As we've had a good year broadcasting. 2023 was the regional championship years for baseball and basketball. 2024, not so much, but it's still been a good year as far as the way things have went. Of course, the basketball team for the boys did win the All-A regional championship. Got to go to the All-A state tournament. But unfortunately here, the seasons don't end for baseball and softball the way that they or we would have hoped it would have.
Red Pennington named to the 14th region all-tournament team. Yeah, boys basketball made it to the 14th region finals. Steve, but very competitive in volleyball, boys and girls, basketball, of course, football, softball, baseball. But you always hate for the seniors, we got the Maddie Hagg, senior, Olivia Clemens, a senior, Red Pennington, and Jason McLeese, all seniors for the Ladycats.
Once again, final score tonight, Letcher Central defeats Breathitt County 1-0. We're going to sign it off. So I want to say thank you for Brandon Griffith for running the camera for us this evening. Also, Rick Hensley, who's helped us out a lot this year running the cameras most of the time. Appreciate his help as well. Also for John Couch, John Bunn, thank you for everything you do. We wouldn't be able to do what we do without you. And also thanks Kevin Davidson for running the board for us.
And Gloria Hay, thank her.
Yep. And also James Turner to my right. I'm Stephen Neese. God is good
all the time.
Take it away, Kevin Davidson.